How's it going, guys? Scott Patterson here from my Total Life Happiness channel. How are you today? Today's video is about the easiest online business to start with no money in 2020. Now, due to what's going on in the crazy world, a lot of people are going online looking for other opportunities because they've lost their job or whatever. And like I am exactly the same. In March, I had a position within a company that was made redundant. So I went back looking for opportunities that I could do that didn't rely on other companies and having to get a job. So working online is a great opportunity. Now, a little bit about my history. I have owned businesses in the past. I actually have two companies I owned. About 20 years ago, I ran a driving school where I had staff, plant, equipment, premises, all that sort of stuff. And we did okay. We did all right. We ran that for about 10 years before we sold it. But it takes money and it takes energy, and it is full of headaches because you're dealing, managing people, managing stuff that goes on in the world, and they all have their own individual issues. We also had an IT company where we sold broadband in a certain territory. That was a franchise, and that was ticking along. We did over $1 million in sales in 12 months. Unfortunately, the franchisor went bankrupt, which was no fault of our own, and that is what left me with having to go get a job. So we figured, the baby birds are still hungry, so best I go get a job. And all I knew really was sales, so I went and got a sales position for Pepsi, and then sort of hang around working for companies for the next 10 years or so until recently. So that is where I'm at. But based on the experience that I have had in the past with running companies, this is probably the easiest. I'm not going to say fastest because it depends on who you are and what you do, but it's the easiest way to start an online business and be profitable really quickly. See, in normal traditional business, they recommend 5 years before you start seeing a profit. We were lucky in our other business. The first one, within 12 months, we were not making a massive amount, but we were eking out a profit. And our second business, we did okay in the very first year. But the thing that I like about online business is, one, you don't have to worry about staff. You can just operate as a one-man band, because the beauty of this is the automation. Because the technology has evolved so much, because this wasn't around when I started business. 1999, the internet was starting to become popular, and I didn't utilize it then. But so when I very first started, there was nothing. There was nothing around. We used to write letters to people, letters and post, and emails were coming in, but it wasn't as utilized as it is now. But the beauty that I like about this opportunity is you can run it literally from a laptop anywhere. You can even run off your smartphone now. Like, smartphones are so powerful. So the ease of when you work, where you work, you still have to work. I'm not saying it's not get rich quick. It's a real business, and it's a real opportunity that you have to put energy into. And if you do not, then you won't get any results. You have to be consistent. So that is the key. But the thing is, once you start getting results, as long as you maintain the energy level, and it doesn't have to be 12 hours a day. Like when I started my first business, I was working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week for the first 6 months. And I almost killed myself. But I was young and I was full of energy and I was making money and I didn't care. I was just out to take on the world, as you are. You're bulletproof at that age. and just out of school, out of college, or high school, university, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, you're full of motivation and excited. Well, I was anyway. And you got the energy. But now, in my late 40s, and I don't want to spend that much time. There's other things that are important. Like, I didn't have a family then, had no kids, so you want to spend time with your family, all that sort of stuff. So your priorities change, but you can still get the same results by putting in 2 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day consistently every day. We'll start to see results, and I'll show you what I'm doing. But anyway, so now the thing is, you need to find a system and plug into a system that works. And I like affiliate marketing. Why? Because I don't own the product. I don't deal with the customer service. I don't have to look after any of the payment gateways, any of that stuff, returns. All I do is I align myself with a company that is successful, and I'll show you the one that I prefer, that I work with now. And all you then do is focus on generating traffic to that system, and they look after it from then on. And anyone can do that, and I'll show you how to do it, and I'll show you what I'm doing. And the benefit too is the company I'm showing you, they have their dedicated sales people who will actually follow up leads for you, and they will make sales, and you still get 50%. And some of their products, they're lower. Well, they've got entry-level products, but the high-ticket product is what I'm interested in, because that makes it very profitable very quickly for you. And you make 50%. Their entry-level high-ticket product is $2,500, so you make $1,000 out of that, and that's all right. That's nothing to sneeze at, and that's US dollars. So wherever you are in the world, I'm here in Australia, so it's about $1,400, which is all right. Get one of those, a couple of those a month, 3 of those, and you're doing okay. Most people don't make much more than that working a full-time job. But anyway, I'll show you the company that I recommend. It's called Legendary Marketer. Now, these guys have been around a while. They've got runs on the board, and they turn over about 260 million a year, something like that. So they, I don't think they'll be disappearing overnight. But you can get started with these guys. I'll just log in and show you quickly. They offer a 15-day business challenge. And this, if you've got no experience at all, this is an awesome place to start. It costs just $7. So if you've got $7, it's the cost of like a frappuccino or something. So you've got $7 to invest. And I say invest because you're investing in yourself and in your knowledge and in your future. So you're not wasting money, because the knowledge that you learn, you never lose it. But when I started my own businesses, I spent over $80,000 educating myself on how to grow a business, how to get customers, how to make sales, all that sort of stuff. But we made millions in sales out of that down the track. So you get your return, and as long as you don't go crazy and lose your faculties, I still have that knowledge. I still have that knowledge today. So what I said, you invest in yourself. So I recommend, I'll put a link, there's a link just below this video, and you can check out these guys. There's a free video you can watch. Dave Sharp is the owner. He explains the system, and they're transparent ads, so they hold nothing back. And you go through 15 days, and within that 15 days, you've got yourself a business started already. And then around day 4, day 5, they give you the opportunity to invest further into their blueprints model, which takes you really in depth. But think of it this way. If you were to go to university, how much would you spend? 20, 30, 40,000 upwards, depending on what you do. Are you guaranteed a job at the end of that? No. Are you guaranteed any income? No. So this is at the base level, 2.5 grand investment. So even if you chuck on your credit card, whatever, do whatever you can to get it started, and then use the information and apply it and take action, because it's a brilliant, like, I thought I knew stuff, and I was making money online before these guys, and it was still eye-opening. So you still learn every day. So go through the 15-day challenge, and that's probably the best way to get started. Then if you want to come on board with them, you can. If not, there are other options I'll show you, but I like this because it's high ticket. Like if I make one sale, $1,000, that's all right. That's all right. There's another option, ClickBank, which is very popular. I do sell on this platform, not as much because I focus mainly on Legendary. But these guys have, let's see, I'll just log in quickly. You can go into their marketplace, and there's a whole bunch of products you can sell. That's good. But yeah, I don't do a whole lot for this platform. Used to. When I first started, I started these guys, and I was promoting a product called, I can't remember, but it was before Netflix, and it was a download free movie program. And I never bought the product, so I don't even know if it was any good, but I was selling 10 to 20 of those a day. 10 to 20 a day. I was advertising, paying for ads on Google when that very first started back in 2004. I was averaging about 300 to 350 a day in gross sales for 5 minutes work. So that's the beauty of leveraging. The key is, if you work a job, you're trading your time for money. And the way to make money and get wealthy is to leverage that time. Thank you, Elon Musk. That is good. Leverage that time by making sales. The more you sell, the richer you get. Does that make sense? The more you sell, so if I sell, what was the product I was selling? It was $62 was the program on here. So you sell 10 of those a day. Obviously, we made a percentage. It was 50% commission. So that was $30 commission, $300 a day. What's that work out to in a year? I think about a $70,000, $80,000 a year income for 5 minutes work. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? So the key is leverage. So take advantage of the automation of the technology that we have today, and then focus on bringing in the sales. Focus on creating the content that will attract the people and get your customers. So ClickBank, they have a whole bunch of different topics that you can go into. So whatever you're interested in, you can pick a product and then promote it. But anyway, so they're probably the two most, well, that's the one I like after checking out a lot of different companies. Legendary, and then ClickBank. You can get started for free straight away. You're approved. You just promote whatever product you're interested in. But you need a way to get traffic. Now you need a way to get eyeballs looking at the offer that you have via whatever the product is you're promoting. So, because you don't have any money or don't want to spend any money, I use YouTube as a platform. The beauty of YouTube is it is a search engine. So like Google, because people, when you need to find a problem to be solved, you go to Google and you type in whatever the question is. Now YouTube is actually owned by Google. It's the same thing, but it's in videos. So it's how-tos. You can watch people. I know anytime I get stuck, I go to YouTube to watch a video on how to solve whatever my problem is. So what your goal is now to solve people's problems in whatever niche you choose. I choose the make money niche because that's what I have most experience in and I'm comfortable speaking about on camera and creating videos about. But you know, whatever topic you are proficient in or have a passion for, because the key is make sure you're passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, you won't stick it out. You won't be excited to get up every morning and do the job, you know, do what's required to get the results. And I'll give you an example. I started a YouTube channel back in 2006 just to experience what it was all about. Made about 13 videos. It was something I didn't care about. It was my wife's hobby called scrapbooking. And but within a year we had about 500,000 views and we're making money through AdSense. It's a bit harder now, but back then there wasn't all the restrictions. You could just apply AdSense and you'd make money. And then we were also selling affiliate products and blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't something I was interested in, so I didn't pursue it after that. And it's just sat there. It's still online, but it hasn't really grown since then because you need the content. You need to keep making the videos, and that keeps growing your channel. Anyway, so the problem is though, especially when starting out, this takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, and you need to be dedicated to it, creating content. So I've only started this channel not that long ago, and I'm trying my best to create one video a day, but I'll show you. This is results just the last 30 days. So you can see my results ticking along, not much. So we've got 4 views, 7 views, 1 view, 1, 12, 17 views one day, 16, then it goes to 43, that was a big day, 44, and then boom, 1,600 views. It dropped down a little bit next day, 495, 800, 1.2, and 924. So it's now starting to move in the right direction, which is good. So we have, and I've created so far 50 videos. So in the last 30 days, I've made 19 videos. So it's not exactly every day, but I'm really trying my best to do every day. But the key is consistently. So I say in my banner, new videos every week. If you want to be even more specific, you can say new videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever day you want to. Definitely at least 1 new video a week, preferably 2 or 3. Will get your channel moving faster. And I learnt this technique through Dan Lok. So he's an internet marketer. That same thing. Basically, what I'm saying is there's nothing new. There's nothing new out there. People are all the information is all the same. It's all recycled, but it's how you apply yourself to get the results, and that's the difference. You are the X factor. How much energy and effort you put in, you will get the results. There is some strategies which I will go into a bit later. Or if you've got any questions, just pop in the comments below. If you want to learn anything, I'm happy to create any video about anything that you need to learn. So that's no problem at all. Actually helps me out. Where'd I go? Press some buttons. So this is still a new channel though. So see, it's only 43 subscribers. So it's still baby steps at the moment. But I can see now getting results. I'm getting results. So what that does is that ramps up your excitement and your motivation. And it makes you want to do more and more and more. So I use this as my platform, but there's another little trick that I use that also ramps up the traffic, is called TikTok. So TikTok is a platform that's been around a little while. It was actually called Musical.ly before TikTok. They've rebranded it, and it's just exploded. And people probably know it for, like, you know, dancing, kids, all that sort of stuff. But it is becoming quite a lucrative platform to generate traffic to your offers. And what I do, and this is what is working for me, is I will make a video. So I'll show you what was the last video I made. My secret high ticket affiliate marketing strategy. And boom, 1.2 thousand views. That was literally 23 hours ago, so overnight. But what I've done is I will make a TikTok video, and you've got two options. You've got 15-second videos or 1-minute videos. I just do the 15-second ones, and I just say, hey guys, I've dropped a new video, my secret high ticket affiliate marketing strategy video. You can check it out in full by going to my bio and click on the link. And then they go to this, the channel in your bio, and they click on it, and they come to here and they watch the video. And then if they like it, they subscribe, and then they hang around. If they don't like it, then, you know, they don't subscribe. But if you're offering good quality content and adding value, then of course they're going to stay around because it's free. You know? And I've paid thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to learn this stuff. And it's just, you know, I'm offering it to you guys because I want to help you guys grow. And as you guys grow, you get success, then I grow. So it's a win-win for everyone. But anyway, that is it. A couple other tools you probably will need, especially if you get involved with Legendary. You don't have to, but if you want to grow like your business professionally, and you want to build a list as well. So if you've got people coming to your channel, you want to try and get them into a list, to build a list, and I use GetResponse. I use as my autoresponder. This has a free option to get started. So there is a link below this video too, so you can check that out if you want to get started free. But I think once you get to a certain level, then you have to start paying. But initially, you can get started. You can do landing pages, do email marketing, conversion funnels, automated marketing. So, and I think that's about $30 a month off the top of my head, something like that. But anyway, you'll find out once you get in. Oh, it's pricing right here. Let's have a look. Basic, start free trial, list size up to 1,000, $15 a month. So it'll take you a little while to get to that size. And then once you're actually making money, then, you know, even $49 a month is not that huge. And the key is, once you've got a list, the general rule is for every one person on your list, you make $1 per month. So on average, as long as you're promoting to them and offering other offers and products, on average, for every 1,000 people, you make $1,000. So once you've got 1,000 people, that's $1,000 a month. You can afford to pay, you know, $49, whatever. So that is that. So that is about it for this video anyway. A little bit longer than I was planning. I'll just show you one other. There is ClickFunnels. They do recommend it. It's a bit more expensive. It's $97. It's a good system. There is a link below this video too if you're interested in my affiliate link. But they have a trial as well. It's up to you. Depends on your budget. But if you want to start $0, I would start probably this one here. You get your free trial, and you can start really, really low cost. But at the end of the day, that is it. So that is the easiest online business to start with no money in 2020 that people have been looking for. If you do want to follow Legendary and do the 15-day challenge, $7. So $7. Click the link below. You'll get started, and you'll learn a heap. Like, you'll learn a lot within 2 weeks. It'll be awesome, and then you can get started in your journey online as well. But that is it. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and hit the bell notification, because then you will be notified from future videos. That is it from me. Have yourself a good day, and I will talk to you in the next video.